When I was a boy, I remember very vividly my teacher at school telling the school that a new era had dawned, that suddenly this marvellous new substance called plastic had been invented, and it was light and it was cheap and it could be used for a multitude of things. And so that in centuries to come, you would look back on the 20th century and say that was the plastic period. He was truer than he knew, because although it was all those advantages, the mere fact that it was indestructible meant that it could not be thrown away. Plastic manufacturers happily said, once you've used this, throw it away, discard it. There is no way, because plastic is so permanent and so indestructible that when you cast it into the ocean, or indeed into your dustbin, it does not go away. It is extraordinary how limited we have been in the past. After all, it's only 150 years ago that we were pouring raw sewage into the oceans. Why? Because we thought, well, the oceans are infinitely large, so that the towns' effluents can just disperse and disappear. Well, now, actually, that's almost true as far as natural sewage is concerned. But it is not true as far as plastic is concerned. Plastic does not degrade. Plastic does not disappear. The processes of nature which deal with effluent do not deal with plastic. I am absolutely certain that when people understand the consequences of what they are doing, that they care for the rest of the world in a profound way. And a film which explains the problems about plastic, about simple things like why coloured plastic is much worse than clear plastic, that message can be spread by a film like this in a remarkably effective way. We have to act. We have to act now to try and clear up and repair some of the appalling damage that we've made to the ocean. And that is going to require positive action. But there is also much simpler things we can do to prevent it getting much worse. And that is to make a demand on people who put the plastic into our lives. A, to make that plastic much easier to recycle, and B, not to use it gratuitously, not to encourage us to put elaborate packaging to titillate us, and then, having done that, to chuck it into the waste paper basket. That's the appalling thing, because it adds cost to the object, it adds cost to the you that you have to pay, but you have to pay a much, much bigger price, and our children will have to pay a much bigger price unless we change our behaviour now.